Oh, hello, and welcome to my kitchen. I'm in the mood for some comfort food today, but I also want something a little bit healthy. And I mean a very little bit healthy. So tonight, we're making turkey meatballs with bucatini covered in a kale pesto. Veggies. And meat. Balls!
In quarantine, don't Scott's cooking, watching it in the kitchen, in the quarantine kitchen. Never let anything get about straight, a chance to ensure you wash your gross hands.
Okay, so this on the, 900th day of the quarantine, I'm really hankering for some comfort food, but I wanted to try to make it a little bit more healthy. So I'm gonna be making some turkey meatballs with kale pesto and bucatini. Let's get to the meat first. So you wanna start off with 2/3 of a cup of breadcrumbs. These are panko breadcrumbs. And you're gonna wanna get those hydrated. So I've got 2 tablespoons of water in here. Give that a good stir. Let those breadcrumbs hydrate. Nobody likes a dry ball. Taking a clove of garlic, I'm gonna grate it right into the breadcrumbs. Pinch of salt, and then a couple pinches of crushed red pepper flakes. And again, just give that a little whir around. Here's the thing, I love making meatballs. They're homey, cozy, but they also come together really, really fast. Oh, it comes together faster if you preheat your oven to 450 degrees. Go! So now we got our breadcrumbs and egg mixture all cooked up. And I've got a pound and a quarter of ground turkey. So we're just gonna dump that in. Oof, with about, let's say, 1/4 cup of grated onion, some Parmesan Reggiano, and about a cup of chopped parsley. And then, because we've been washing our hands, I'm gonna use my hands to mix this all up together. I'm gonna make sure that everything is incorporated, but don't overmix. I need some olive oil in here. Freezing. Oh, cinema magic. That elegant hand was my boyfriend. So I've got a baking sheet here that I lined with aluminum foil. It looks prettier if you line it with parchment paper, but I don't have any. Thanks, coronavirus. Make them about I'd say like that size, about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. And you should get about 12, maybe 14 of these. So I'm gonna roll up these balls, stick them on my tray. Okay, so now we got our balls made and we're gonna go to our preheated 450 degree oven. You wanna make sure that the rack is on the top third because we're gonna bake these for 12 minutes and then we're gonna switch on the broiler and broil the crap out of them for 5 juicy, crusty balls. Okay, so while your balls are getting hot in the oven, we're gonna start working on the pesto. We're making a kale pesto, so we've got 1 bunch of kale that I've stemmed. Now, you can either do a good old school way. You see how it's kind of like, it's got that stem right there. You just fold it along that and pull that sucker off, drop it in there. Or, I'm not a kitchen gadget guy, but I love this thing. This thing is amazing. It is an herb and greens stripper. It's got different holes here, so you can do collards, kale. You can even poke herbs through here, and you just zip them right off. I hate kitchen gadgets. This one I use all the time. Sponsor me.
These things, you just put it right through the hole. Pull it right off.
So now we've got 1 bunch of kale stemmed, and we gotta blanch it. So come with me. We've got a pot of water that's come to a boil. I'm gonna dump in some salt. Roughly 2 tablespoons. And now you're gonna take your kale and just pop it into the boiling water for 30 seconds. Okay, now we're gonna put the lid back on this because we're gonna cook the pasta right in that same pot. Just gonna let this drain on a wire rack for a second, and now we're gonna go blend everything up. 1/3 of a cup of pistachios. If you don't have pistachios, walnuts work great on that. Here we are. Gonna put in 1 clove of garlic. It's 1/3 of a cup of water and 1/3 of a cup of oil. I'm gonna pop that right in there. We're gonna just blitz it until it is smooth.
It's whisper quiet.
Plop that in there along with 1 ounce of grated Parmigiano Reggiano. Plomp. And then it's back to blitzing. My favorite reindeer. I told my mother if I want to walk around nude on a beach, that's my problem. Okay, we'll pour that right into a bowl. Give that a little zhuzh around. I'm using BUCATINI because the holes that are in the center of it really capture the pesto. Oh, shut up. How green that is. Heat from the noodles. You can really smell the garlic coming out now. Looking good. I'm gonna let my balls hang out here. Dinner, so fast. So look, now I've got kale pesto with bucatini and turkey meatballs. And literally, it takes maybe half an hour, 40 minutes to do the whole thing. I just finished it off with a little bit of Parmesan cheese, because I don't love cheese. And some more, a little bit of olive oil and black pepper. All right, I'm gonna dig into this, because you're kind of getting your veggies and your carbs and meatballs. So until next time, wash your gross hands.
Scott Duff, cooking stuff, Scott Duff, Scott Duff, cooking stuff, Scott Duff, Scott Duff, cooking stuff, blam.
Thank you, baby.